Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys Secret Base figure preview video. Before we get started, I want to say a massive thank you to Ryan Kirkwood for going out in person to snap these awesome high-res pictures. Show Ryan some love in the comments below because without him, this series literally would not be possible. Now, if you're looking to pre-order your very own copy of Star Wars Rebels Hono Studio Darth Vader, I've popped a link to Pop Collectibles in the description below, along with the discount code Justin's Collection, for 5% off your order if you decide to buy from them. When you're pre-ordering from Pop, you've got the flexibility of paying the full amount up front, or you can just leave a deposit and fix up the balance when this figure releases. As always, do your own research, make sure you're comfortable before buying. If you're heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button, so you're notified as soon as brand new Star Wars content goes live. We knew this was coming. We saw it teased in the promo pics for the Stormtroopers from Rebels. But oh boy, I was not expecting Darth Vader in his Rebels look in 1/6 scale to go this freaking hard. It looks glorious. Is he perfect? He may very well be. It just depends on you and what type of Star Wars figures you want to display in your collection. If they keep this line going and we get an Ahsoka Tano to pair up with Vader, more Imperial, like different style Stormtroopers, Grand Admiral Thrawn even, the Rebels crew, I would love to get an Ezra in 1/6 scale based off his appearance in Rebels. But if they don't, then Darth Vader as a one-off kind of also still makes sense. We'll talk about why in just a minute. When it comes to hands, more than I was expecting, given it's a Hono Studio release, we get relaxed open palm ones, a single force push hand for the right, a closed fist for the right, and two gripping hands, so he can hold onto his saber with two hands. Then they've included the USB-C powered light-up lightsaber, another thing I was not expecting with this. The leather grain texture, the rippling, wrinkled effect on the back of the gloves, that all looks fantastic. They've got this poofiness, this roundedness about them, that screams Star Wars Rebels animated Darth Vader. So I reckon they've nailed it with the hand selection. When it comes to boots, they look sculpted to me. So that could very well be a reason why people opt for this Darth Vader, because a distinct lack of leather here. Take the undersuit, for example. Nylon. That really fine, rough texture on the surface and the stitched in ribbing, the wrinkles, it looks exactly the way it's supposed to, but it's not pleather, so it is not going to deteriorate simply by having Vader standing there in your collection. The cod piece, PVC plastic, sculpted texture on it, and for the first time ever, I think, with a Hot Toys Darth Vader, the belt is not leather. This is a bulletproof 1/6 scale Darth Vader. Even the chest box is straight up attached to the body through the suit, no pleather straps on it. So, zero pleather on a Darth Vader from them? Yeah, I don't mind if I do. It's on a skinny, slinkier body than usual. You might be able to switch the body out for a bigger classic Darth Vader one. I don't feel the need to do that. This represents the art style from Rebels exactly as it's supposed to. I will make room. I will put a dedicated little Rebels section in my Star Wars collection simply because this piece is so good. The chest armor sits underneath the robes, a New Hope style, but you could always take the chest armor off and slide that over the top of the robes if you wanted. The fabric looks a touch thick for his tunic. That isn't a deal breaker for me. But look at how much range you can get out of the shoulders, because those shoulder pads are separate floating pieces. Are they attached to the armor or the suit? Not sure yet, because that is hidden by the tunic. We will have to wait and see when this guy releases. The amount of flexibility that you get with the nylon suit, and because it's a thinner body, that means there's not going to be any padding underneath it, or very little, even if there is a touch of padding. so we'll be able to get this guy in dynamic poses relatively easily. How will we hide the wires for the light up saber if we rock him with it? It'll be a challenge. There's nowhere to slot that wire in underneath the outfit. I'll figure it out. This head sculpt, this Darth Vader helmet, so Ralph McQuarrie-esque with the elongated front, and the dome is so tall, it flares out really far. The bright red metallic lenses. I am eating up this helmet. It is a masterpiece. It was destined to be turned into a 1/6 scale figure. Could you use this as your only Darth Vader? Why the hell not? If this is the look for Vader that you've always wanted like me, he could be front and center in your A New Hope collection. He wouldn't gel perfectly with everyone else if people looking at the collection are after 100% accuracy, but if you don't care about that, and you just want peak Ralph McQuarrie-inspired Darth Vader, get this. Heck, even if you want to display it as though it's concept art Darth Vader with your New Hope crew, you could totally do that. So at the end of this, just looking at it, how could you not get this? It's a must-have. It's the definition of a must-have, in my opinion. If you're a Star Wars fan, if you're a Rebels fan, if you're a Clone Wars fan, maybe sorta, if you're a Ralph McQuarrie fan, if you like concept art pieces, it ticks so many boxes. The only reason why people maybe wouldn't get it is the price, as well as the fact that it might not gel with the more realistic figures already in your collection. But as we've already discussed, there's creative ways around fitting this in your display. Now, I'm going to pre-order mine with Pop Collectibles. I've popped a link to their site in the description, along with the discount code Justin's Collection, for 5% off your order if you decide to buy from them. When you pre-order from Pop, you can either pay the full amount right up front or leave a deposit and fix up the balance when the figure releases. As always, do your own research, make sure you're comfortable before buying. If you're heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next video.